Good? All right, guys, here's what it looks like when you are replacing an entire foundation. Nothing beautiful, all right? So we got our jacks up. So the foundation company comes in, they jack it up, they tear all the block out, and then they're going to come in, they're going to rebuild, they're going to replace, and then they're going to jack up the next wall. I think, follow me over here, this one might be torn out too. Yep. So this whole wall is tore out as well. So basically got the west wall and the north wall completely torn out of the house. They will build those up. They will replace those block walls, and then they will tear out this wall and the other one, and then we'll have an entire new foundation. So, and that's how I like to do it. Hey, there we go. I like to replace the walls. All right, some guys will come in and they will want to put, braces up and that kind of thing. Maybe a little bit cheaper, but it's, again, goes back to the buyer's perception or the tenant's perception of what's going on with the house. So for my foundation guy, I've got a good foundation guy, does it cheap. He's doing the entire foundation, replacing all the walls and materials for $12,000. So I probably couldn't even get braces on the walls for that same price. Now I'm going to have brand new walls. The re-rod's going to be downside. Filled with concrete. They're going to be firm. Pulling permit. Everything's totally legit and legal. And now nobody's going to have a problem with my walls after this. So when I talked to my foundation guy to get that price, here's how I negotiated with him to do that. As I said, listen, I bought this house. I just told him the truth. I said, I bought this house at auction. I wasn't expecting to have a foundation issue. And basically, I got the entire foundation I need to replace. He says, okay, well, what's your budget? I said, I don't have a budget. I wasn't planning on doing this. Okay, so I'm telling him right there that if I say I don't have a budget for it, meaning there's no money allowed for it, he's naturally going to give me the best price that he can because he wants the business, and he wants to keep his guys busy. But at the same time, he knows if I said, well, I've got $20,000, how much do you think he's going to tell me it costs to do it? He's probably going to tell me pretty close to $20,000. When I tell him I have no budget, he's going to give me about the lowest bid he possibly can. So he gave me $12,000. I haven't even measured that up to see what that is per linear foot. My guess is that's maybe a little bit over $1. Most companies, foundation companies, charge somewhere $2 and up. So he's giving me at least half price. So huge discount. And I've had him do work before and know that he does a good job. So oftentimes that's how you negotiate with your contractors is telling them just here's what the budget is. I've got a budget of $10,000, got a budget of $15,000. Can you make that work? And usually their answer is going to be yes, because sometimes it's not always how much profit they want to make. Sometimes it's just keeping their guys busy until they get to the next job that they can make more money on. So I tell all my contractors, say, listen, I'm not going to be your gold mine, all right? I'm not going to be the guy that you're going to make a ton of money off per job, but I am going to be the guy that's going to give you consistent business month after month after month. So, I am basically your passive income. All right, so a couple ways to negotiate with your contractors is just tell them, listen, here's what the budget is. Here's where my numbers I need to be. Here's what I need to have into the house to make this work. Can you make this work for me? Okay. So anyway, when it comes to foundations, don't be afraid of foundations. All right, because here's something to remember in rehabbing is there's always anything can be fixed. Anything in the house can be fixed. I know a lot of rehabbers that are scared of foundations, but there's no reason to be because there's contractors that can fix that kind of stuff. As long as you know, ideally, usually you want to know this going into it that it needs foundation work. But as long as you know really what your price is going to be, and you can have that contractor go out and quote that for you before you even buy the house, but there's people that can fix that kind of stuff, all right? You don't personally need to be on the wall fixing it or on the house fixing the wall. You just hire the people to do it. Somebody else comes in and pours this and, or runs a new foundation for you. Now you've got a pretty new house, all right? Hope that you guys enjoyed this video. So what the takeaway, I want you to understand that you don't have to be afraid of big jobs or foundation issues or structural issues, because they can always be fixed. All right, so I'm going to take you guys back to this house another week. I'm going to show you what it looks like when it's all done. It's going to look brand new. All right, hope you guys enjoy this. Feel free to download your free 30-day quick start guide, and I will see you on the inside.